o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. Open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida. I got a cold, but that ain't gonna hold me back.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Welcome to our friends in Atlanta, New York, Watch the Gate, LA, San Francisco, and everywhere else that we can be seen. Welcome to our Thursday show. My God.
Travel Thursday.
I
Travel Networking Thursday. What do you feel like?
I sound strange.
You sound a little...
A little nasal?
A little bit. You know, when a woman sounds like that, like Noah has no voice, she's got laryngitis. I spoke to her yesterday.
That's the best type of woman.
I said, you sound really sexy.
That's the best type of woman.
Congested.
I like it when a woman has laryngitis.
Then you'll love Noah tonight when she does her show.
I like to speak low. It's like for you. He's got the sound, he's got the pipes for radio.
I know, I'm excited. We're going to do a commercial spot for us today.
He talks very deep. Boricua speaks also very deep, but Spanish. So you don't understand what he's saying.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah,
Good thing you're here.
I know. How can we be seen today?
You can find us on Facebook.
I'm going to use my sleeve.
Facebook. You and my son. Periscope and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV live streaming. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We had a great shoot this morning. We've got everyone very busy on the road. We were at Health and Vitamin Concepts, a.k.a. Merlin Store, on Barrack Houseway, right on the corner of Palmetto Park Road and Powerline. And one of the greatest things, and I never realized what a gift we have, not only of our platform, but now we have our crew and our evolving crew, is they get to go on shoots and learn what we've learned for the past couple
years. Wait till you hear what they told me.
The kids?
Yeah.
What they
Sopranos says, it's a bunch of malaki.
Sopranos wants to go.
Now, if I
and
tell...
Steph is going today.
If I tell Sopranos, let's go on a cruise and do the Biomeridian on the cruise, I bet you she says, I'm all in.
Yeah, but you know, when you don't feel well and the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with you, even if they figure it out and you're on a medication, I know I'm on a roll this week, and you're on a medication and you have a side effect from the medication, Daphne Merlin from Health and Vitamin Concepts, and Krupa is here because she does something very similar. She did in Georgia, and we're very honored that she's going to be now joining us with Roots and Remedies here in Florida. Something very similar. You're looking at different herbal supplements to add to your regimen. You can feel so much better. Look, Daphne gave you something for your cold.
I know.
Your eyes look a lot better than when I saw you this morning.
What's wrong with my eyes? You know, you call me wacky, you call me strange, and now there's something wrong with my eyes. There is really something wrong with this communication.
They were red and watery, and they're clear now. Daphne gave you something. You feel much better.
Excuse me. I'm going to talk to my friend Paul. How are you? How you doing?
Freddie, how are you feeling?
How your eyes?
How you feeling? At least we don't share a mic. In our old studio, one of his former partners used to spray the mic down every day with alcohol.
He used to wash it down until he went coop, plunk.
What happened to him?
Listen, today we're going to be talking about travel, but I am going to do some curveballs. What was that?
You know what else we have to say? Happy birthday to Lori from Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
What do we need, Freddie?
We need more cowbells.
We need more cowbells.
Happy birthday. How's it feel to be 28 today and yesterday and everything? Doesn't it?
It feels amazing. I'm really 27.
Do you?
But
and you travel all over the world.
I do.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. But you travel all over the world. I should be. I'm going to retire and just travel all over the world.
Say hi to JoJo in Melbourne.
Joe. How are you in Melbourne?
And it's funny, Lori sits down and she sees everyone logging in on Facebook and she says, is your maiden name DeMarco? Because it says Dawn DeMarco. But we have a Dawn DeMarco. So Dawn DeMarco, shout out to you. Lori's maiden name was DeMarco. So she says hello.
Do you know there was
So we're
seven?
related.
There was 7 Dawns on the set one day. It was the Dawn show. So I kept saying Dawn, and everybody looked at me. Dawn?
Isn't that funny? It's
Remember?
like when someone says mom and you're in a grocery store, mom, everyone turns around except you.
Well, I'm not going to turn around.
Exactly.
I think if they say dad.
I know.
Don't they sound like your kids?
They all sound like your kids. And even if your kids aren't with you, you still turn around when they say mom.
And you turn around, what?
Exactly.
That's exactly it. So today is our Travel Thursday. We've got Paul Vadiato from Cruise Planners, cruiseoptics.com, and we've got Lori with Royal Caribbean. And we have an amazing sign-up sheet that Paul put together for cruising.
Yes, now we don't have no more excuses. Put on camera 1. And in that little thing over there, you come down and you sign up for the cruises.
We got some big ones coming up.
Well, I got to throw a
Paul is
curve.
in the house.
I'm gonna throw a curveball at you guys because there's some things have happened in the last 7 days since we last saw you, Paul.
I was just here yesterday.
Well, then things have happened in the last 7 minutes. Can I tell you? There are companies and organizations on Atlantic Avenue where we're going to put together a party bus, and the object of the game is there are going to be shows and productions and different events, Miss America, some of the stuff that we want
Brenda's
to
coming
bring.
to meet him later.
Yes, but what Brenda doesn't know, and you will know, you have the advantage, is that these buses are going to travel to a destination for another party, another something, and that something is what I'm looking for. You capiche?
Gabish?
Let's say it's a 3-hour deal, right? So the first hour they're there, and then they go, stop that. And they go to, let's say, Royal Caribbean has a boat, a ship that's docked, and we have a little party or something of that event that we can sell cruise planning, or we can give them a flavor or a taste something. And then they get back on the bus and they come back to the corner porch. So we laid this out yesterday, and we met a gentleman named Gabe, who has over 3,000 companies in 3 states. He goes from here to California.
Beast is what he does.
The networking beast.
Wow.
And he's a beast. And this beast, it grows, it's just growing. It's like
Job of the Hut.
oh my God. I mean, he's tremendous. So he loved the idea of bringing in and doing networking seminars and seminars, and it could be health, it could be anything. And what we want to do is we want to do this and then put on a party bus and head on down so you can do your thing. You know, you do the Captain Stubing thing.
Captain Paul.
Captain Paul. Captain Vadiato.
You know, there was
Captain
actually
V.
there's actually somebody that came here and says, I want to talk to the guy with the yacht.
Isn't there a Captain Obvious?
Captain Obvious. Now you have a yacht and you ain't telling nobody, because she thinks you have a yacht. You have a yacht?
Mariner.
The
Mariners
Mariner.
and yacht.
It's a very big yacht.
So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that, about putting that whole
Yeah.
thing together, and we're going to have the party bus come down. They're going to
That'll
give
be
us a
very
tour.
cool. We
Right? It
can
might be
start
fun.
the party bus at the porch and then go down to the ship and do a tour of the ship.
Exactly. And maybe we have one of those things with the stick, and you sort of
That would
wiggle your
be
way
great.
around.
What, a yellow flag? I have to walk with a yellow flag? Like a tour guide?
Bullhorn.
You have to walk with 2 yellow flags.
2 yellow flags.
There you go. You're getting a plane to land right on the boat.
What goes on in your head is
Right down the
scary.
Isn't it?
Follow the lights on the floor.
But I think it would be a dynamite idea, not only for your organization, but also because if it works at one place, then you just introduce every other place.
Well,
And
it could also preview the Super Bowl cruise that we want to promote.
I love that.
except that bus is going to go to New York when the Jets are in the Super Bowl. Where is the Super Bowl this year, by the way?
We'll never make it.
Hey, but where is it?
Super Bowl, do we know?
Yeah.
It's in Atlanta, isn't
It's
it?
in Atlanta, yes.
We looked it up a few times
Well,
ago.
who cares who makes the Super Bowl?
That's
If
right.
you're all together, partying together, and
That's
doing
right.
somewhere fun, and you can see it on a huge screen out by the pool, or you can see it in one of our sports bars.
Can we play football on the ship?
You can. We do have a whole sports court, so you can.
You're right over
You
the
can
edge.
touch-
Go out for the long one.
Keep going.
What cruises do we have planned? What do we have happening?
Well, we're talking about, which we're not really talking about, we have put in place a Super Bowl cruise that Paul mentioned. And that's on January 30th from Miami, and that's a Wednesday. And it's a 5-night cruise visiting Costa Maya and Cozumel. But the best thing is that it's over Super Bowl. So it comes back the following morning, and we have the biggest Super Bowl party in the world at sea. So it's complete with all like the fun Super Bowl foods, but we have it airing on an enormous screen out by the pool. It's airing in our sports bar where we have tons of little screens so you can see every play out in our theater and our ice rink. So it's all over, and it's a really fun atmosphere because everybody's rooting for their team. They all have their own jerseys on, and why not do it at home? I mean, hey, Dawn, you won't have to make the wings.
Just
Yeah, you don't
making
have
the
to
wings
cook.
anyway.
You'll make them anyway. You won't be ordering in the wings.
Do you know what's so sad? I opened my refrigerator today to bring something for lunch.
There's no wings.
There was no nothing.
Oh,
Fit
gosh.
Foods, I've got one meal left of Fit Foods that delivered on Monday. I've got half a container of cottage cheese.
I would say something,
some
but I'm
butter,
going to be nice because you said that I was picking on
lemon.
you the other day.
There's
I'm not gonna say
nothing
that.
in my
What can you
refrigerator.
make with those ingredients?
Nothing. It just means you got to go out and get dinner again.
Reservations.
Exactly. There's nothing. There's the diner up the
But
street.
if you were on the Mariner,
Exactly. You don't have to worry about anything.
that at all.
Can you live on the Mariner? Is there like an
You know,
apartment?
there is somebody that
Lives there?
sails with us quite often. He's on our ships more than he's home. Put
You
it
said
this way.
there's a
He does
woman that
back
goes
to-
trip to trip
Yeah,
to trip
there's a
also.
woman that does that, and there's this one gentleman that he's on us, I think probably 50 weeks out of the year, just back to back to back to back.
He takes a
And
2-week
he
vacation.
actually works from the ship. Yeah, it's an extended
He
vacation.
takes a 2-week vacation.
How many passengers actually can
Well,
be
a lo-
aboard on that ship?
Our largest ship is over 6,000 passengers, but the amazing thing is the ship is so large it never looks crowded.
Yeah.
On the Mariner, it's a little smaller.
Right.
So it's 3,000.
1,500 passengers less. But this gentleman, as well as other people, are actually even to work while they're on board because we have the fastest internet in the world at sea.
Now, does that still work out in the middle of the ocean? You
Yeah.
still pick up from
Anywhere.
satellites?
Yeah,
Really?
Exactly. So
'Cause it was
sometimes
horrible at
if
one
I'm
time.
sailing, I have to communicate, and there's a lot of things going on, and it's as if I'm sitting in the office.
So I can
That
use my
quick.
cell phone to call?
Yes, you can.
But I have to buy
You have to
the
purchase
server.
our
Yeah,
package.
of course.
But it is the fastest in the world at sea, so you would not know where you are.
And it's not on cell phone minutes, it's on Wi-Fi.
Wow.
So it's as fast as it is here. I mean, it's amazing.
It's sometimes faster, I have to say.
Yeah.
Well, in here, it's
What
definitely
you
faster
really
than
want,
here.
we want people to do, though, is sign up for the Super Bowl cruise. And if for some reason you can't sign up for the Super Bowl cruise, Paul has other excursions that he's putting together. And you can bring a group, right? You
Yes.
can bring Miss America together for a group. You can bring Roots and Remedies for a group.
Miss America is going to be a group?
He's meeting with Brenda today about putting something together,
Really?
right?
Yeah,
Miss
we're
America.
looking for perhaps to hold one of the pageants on board the Mariner or the Seas.
Really?
How about
Getting
that?
sponsors,
Really?
Brooklyn Cafe to be part of it. So that
You've been a little busy.
I tell you, that's why I'm going in for surgery next week.
He needed a break from our show. He's going for surgery.
You know that 50 person with the 50 weeks?
That's Paul.
Captain Steven over there. Takes 2 weeks off.
Yes. Anyway, but it really is exciting. I have been on the Mariner, and it is a sight to see. It is a gorgeous ship. The food is absolutely delicious. The ice skating show that they have aboard the Mariner, it'll blow you away.
Yeah, we have Olympic medalists actually performing,
Wow.
and that we have that on many of our ships. So it's amazing because as this ship is traveling very quickly through the seas, that they're able to perform these tricks, these triple axels and so forth, without missing a beat as the ship is actually moving.
And I think the best thing about these vacations is you don't have to think about it.
You know,
All you have to do is call Paul, pick the week, the weekend, book it, and get there. And now you don't even have to worry about getting there because Freddy's going to get you on a party bus. He'll get your party going started early, so all you have to do is get to the party bus. They'll pick you up and they'll get you right down there. You don't have to worry about, as Freddie would say, nothing. It's all covered.
And the funny thing is, when you come back on Monday, we're going to take you to the hangover party. Because you need a hangover party after the Super Bowl.
You can do that right on the bus on the way back. Just
Yes.
the Bloody Marys.
Well, we could do that
But you
too.
probably have something to avoid the hangovers, I'm sure.
Yes, there's many things I do.
She's going to be giving you that hangover pill.
The hangover
You'll sail with them
prevention
and you'll have
pill.
the cure for the ride back.
Yes, I would love it. I love cruising, by the way. So I've been on several myself. So
Have you
believe it or
heard?
not, I had a travel agency for a while.
Of course you did.
Of course you did. Have you heard they're going to come out with a new thing? You play volleyball on ice?
Yeah.
You've heard of that?
Kind of
I
slippery.
ended up pulling my leg.
No.
I actually have heard something like that.
Yeah, you heard the latest craze is volleyball on ice. I'm telling
hearing
you.
something on YouTube.
There's a lot of
and-
What do you wear on your feet?
You know.
Ice skates. And you play volleyball on ice. I'm sorry. You're looking at me again with my eyes. It's
I'm sure
true.
There has to be
We're
a
all
medic
looking at
standing
you.
by.
I'm sure there is, but it's no different than hockey. It's just up on top instead of on the ice.
All right, Gia, we're going to go to a commercial break. We're going to check that out. Mark, can you look that up? Volleyball on ice, please. Apparently, it's a true thing.
Thank you very much.
All right.
No, I knew I heard it.
Kudos to Freddie. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with Call Paul, Travel, Royal Caribbean, Plan a Cruise, and Routes to Remedies. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com. The world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy. jenng.vcardinfo.com.
I
got a guy.
Tell them Dawn and Freddie sent you.
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddie?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? It even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give them a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddie?
you visit livelovecbd.com.
LiveLoveCBD.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddy sent you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on Travel Thursday.
What are you
Travel
double
Networking.
fisting?
I got always. I've either got a bell or my selenium. I know what's in my hands.
Thank you,
Don't you like that segment? It's been in my head for a long time.
I'm gonna adopt that kid.
Okay. You got lots of kids you're adopting.
No, I'm gonna adopt him.
You ever notice everyone calls you dad?
Nobody calls me
Yeah,
dad.
we'll do.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I resent the fact that you
why
think
you
I
dad.
was making up volleyball ice hockey, volleyball on ice. You think I was making that
I
up?
believed you.
No.
You did, which I gave some credibility to it for
No, but
that.
you didn't believe me. You said I had wacky eyes or something. What's the matter with you?
The pigs in the Bahamas also play.
Swimming with the pigs? I know. You know why? Because normally every time you give me a fact, you tell me true story. He's never said fake story. It's always true story. And this you didn't follow up with the true story. You could have easily created it. I know. I know what it's like to
We
work with me
continue.
in my head.
Let's talk
Excursions and vacations. What else you got planned? And it really, if you're looking to put an excursion together or stay, put a seminar together. That's why I'm thinking, group of what you do, because you've recently moved back to Florida from Georgia.
Yes.
But you have the experience of what you do, right? It's seminar worthy. You had a radio show for years. You had a storefront and different herbs and Ayurvedic
Yes, correct.
medicine.
Yes.
There's not a lot of people doing that. It's more than a 10-minute segment. So imagine putting it together on a cruise,
love that.
opening it up to the cruise ships, their health spas, a hotel. How you doing over there? Again, hashtag what it's like for Dawn to host a show on her own. Hang in there, babe. It's all good.
God bless you, Freddie.
God bless you, Freddie.
I hate you.
I do have that nasal spray. You know.
What's in Krupa's bag?
I don't know.
She's got nasal spray.
I'm gonna wear a mask.
I'm
gonna put on a
call me
mask.
like Mary Poppins.
We should call that's gonna be her name, Mary Poppins.
I have my bag with everything in it.
You know, and she grew up
Did you
in
see her bag?
Yes, but see, I have my purse, which is my regular size, and then in addition
Should
to
we
my
compare
purse,
who's big
no,
and
no,
bigger?
no, no, no. I just
That's a beach bag.
But I know, but that's just my.
But look at this thing.
No, I
Where'd you
know.
pick that up in Spain?
Now on Blumies.
even better.
So we're gonna start doing a segment. Maybe next week we'll start this, and the women will bring a big bag, and then we're gonna have a different setup, and then what's in my bag.
What's in my bag?
I
You
kinda
have
like
to ask
that.
for something random.
Yes.
Do you have something to cure a cold in your bag? You never know what they're going to have. And I bet you Liz and Sunita have all different things.
The coffee's
That
nice
we
and
all
hot,
have.
so it's making me sneeze. That's
that
why I
what
was
it
laughing.
is?
Yeah. Look at Capitani over here is laughing at me.
I might not be here next week. I might be sick, but it's all good. No, we're good. We're going on ginger.
You're gonna have to do without me next week, though.
I know.
No, we're sending a crew out to the hospital or your house, wherever you are, and we're gonna bring you on the remix.
Do it remote, yeah.
We're gonna do it remote.
So anyway, we're talking about doing expeditions, and I just met with this absolutely incredible couple. They are both therapists, and they own a millionaires matching service. So their clients are well-to-do, and we came up with a topic that we're going to be working on, finding my person among the frogs and unicorns.
Have you seen? Did you ever see How I Met Your Mother?
yes.
And there's the crazy hot scale.
no.
Now,
I need to go on that. I'm a single mom with 2 kids.
There's the
so-
crazy hot scale, and if you look at the scale of crazy and hot, the perfect match.
Oh yes,
is
yes, the
unicorn.
crazy hot scale. Yes.
The crazy hot scale,
I saw
and
that.
the perfect crazy hot match is
Yes.
unicorn.
Unicorn and frogs.
I had said that all of those on the right could all be empaths, and we'll include them along the way too.
That's such a great. Where are you going to do that? Wouldn't you sign up for
She's
that?
gonna do it on a cruise.
Wouldn't you sign up for that to be on Millionaire Matchmaking?
She's the first booking.
That's what I'm saying.
I will.
She's there.
Sure, you got it.
But they, as therapists, they do a complete rundown of who you are, interests, You're not just going on there and rolling the dice. They already have an idea as to who you are, your personality, and they practice therapy every day. So, I mean, they have the credentials to do this. This is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
This is kind of scary.
With science.
And when is that? Do they have a date?
But now we're still working on a date, and I said I'd like to see some of the program because it'll be 2 hours a day for 3 days, and everyone would get a 1-hour private meeting so that if there's something that they need to work on, they'd have the opportunity to do that.
Finding my person among the frogs and the unicorns. Don't you love that? You want to go? They're having a whole show here on their own. I don't even know what you're doing over here.
I have someone else who's working on women transitioning.
From what?
This is great.
What are they going to transition?
Well, they transition. Most of them, they're talking about women who are approaching 60, empty nesters, and they're finding themselves, they're on their own now, and they're trying to get a sense of identity. And there's 2 women up in New Jersey who run these type of sessions, and I said, what a great program that would be to run on a cruise for 3 days where they can get counseling, they can get some pointers, and they're going to be on a cruise, practice what you preach.
You know who'd be great for that cruise is Jordana.
I'm be meeting with her on Monday.
See? Because she's talking about reinventing yourself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking younger than 60 because if you have your kids young, and I had my kids relatively young, as I approached 50, they were out of the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you've got all this time that you can recreate what you want to do for you. So not even 60, there's like that whole 50s gap that you can even work on it.
I would love to do that with you, though, actually.
That would be
Because I
fun.
can bring a lot to the table on that as well, Besides, my health and nutrition, I do a lot of counseling, one-on-one counseling, and, it is overall for mind, body, and soul. It is for wellness.
Absolutely.
So, we could talk.
Are you sure you're not from New York?
I probably have one.
Because she's kind of reminding me of you. We met Krupa because she applied for our internship ad on Indeed, and she walks in.
No, because her eyes ain't wacky.
She walks in, and we said, you want to work with the kids? They would love you to work with them. She says, but I had a radio show, I had the store, I
But she has a colorful background. She knows
I've
a lot
been a
of
travel agent.
Hey, listen, she's the only one that knew about volleyball on ice.
She's on your wavelength.
Of
That's why I
course.
asked her. She's not from
We're
the
right
Bronx.
there.
Yeah.
Captain of the team.
Absolutely. I get Freddie. I understand.
But
She
Jordana
understands
would
me.
be great for that piece
Yeah,
as well.
I think so also. And Jordana has some other ideas we're going to be talking about. But it really is a great incentive for those expedition leaders because it gives them a chance to develop program, to go back to their clients and say, follow me, I'm going to do something really exciting, adventurous, some new experiences. You'll learn a lot of skills, and they'll have a great time, 2 hours a day of learning, and the rest of the day they party on the ship. Plus, they'll earn a stipend for being away, and all of this will be taken care of. All they have to do is take care of the people they're bringing. We'll handle all of the travel, and Royal Caribbean will make it a wonderful time.
And we're all about experiential travel.
Yes.
So not only will they be part of the great experience with the seminars and so forth that your leaders will be bringing forth, they'll have the experiences on board. So if they want to be adventurous, they can zip line on our ships, or they can play volleyball on ice on our ships, or do some other activities, and maybe surfing, things that maybe they've never done, and get out of that comfort zone. Because you're talking about reinvention. I think at any age we're all in a constant state of reinvention. We have to keep reinventing ourselves all the
Just
time.
back up. Surfing on the ship.
Yeah, you can surf on board.
I know.
I seen
You
that.
can surf
Yeah.
singular on board as a complimentary activity.
Hey, listen, I'm a firm believer that if you get enough beach and you freeze the sand, you can play baseball on it.
If you freeze the sand.
But we gotta compact. You gotta make it hard.
That.
And I've seen it. When I used to coach, I
I saw
had.
frozen sand before. Have you seen frozen sand before?
When you go to Siberia, it's all
Test it for
frozen.
the next show.
Laura,
in a little container.
frozen sand. Is that a true story too?
There is.
True story.
Frozen
I'm
sand.
sure there is.
Yeah.
Yes, if you freeze,
I'm with
I don't
Freddie.
think you
I'm
can
with you,
freeze sand, Freddie.
Yeah, they used to do it with CO2. What is that with the
Oh, she's with you on
extinguisher?
this
I am with you on that one, too.
Listen, me and this lady, we're going to Pluto.
How do you make this
We
stuff?
just go.
You can make snowballs out of frozen sand.
Sand
Yes,
balls.
sandballs. You don't want to hit nobody with that, but you can play
I
sports.
thought this was a PG show. What happened?
It's like cement.
It's a different planet.
Thank
Frozen
you.
sand, Tatooine.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's like Star Wars. I guess if you put water in anything, you could freeze it.
Well, the funny thing is, they do sculptures out of it, but you could play sports on it as well. I know. Listen.
Get your-
I am a sponge of junk.
Seriously, where do you find out this knowledge?
Christmas tree in West Palm.
Yes.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that what they use?
A Christmas tree in West Palm?
Made out of sand.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's called
sand-
a sand.
It's called the sand castle.
You're from Florida.
It's a Christmas tree sand castle.
Yeah.
They pack it with water,
Yes.
but
Hey.
somehow it stays moist.
In my house, I have these jets that shoot out fake snow over the house.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
You never heard that either?
Today.
It's true.
I guess we're all going there for Christmas to check it out.
What time is the party?
Christmas. Mara's bringing the Christmas tree made out of frozen sand, and you've got two shooting.
The bus.
Got going.
There you go.
Whoa.
I see that. You never seen that either?
Seen it?
I never saw that either.
Wow.
Where
I
is-
must
where
live in a
is that?
hole.
That must be new.
In West Palm
Right,
Beach, she says. She's thinking. It's probably on, what, Clematis Street, somewhere up there?
Yeah, it's Clematis, but like all the way
To the
by
beach.
By
By
the
the
water.
beach.
By the water.
You've never seen that before? Come on.
Have you seen it?
Of course.
Of course you
Look,
have.
it lights up pretty colors.
I think there's a field trip in this.
I think this bus is finding places to go
I
and
think
things to
we're
do.
boring FAU over there. We got to find something for FAU to do.
We gotta wake them up.
Wake up. You can be our fact checker. Freddy's fact checker. There you go. It's a new. Mara, we need to expand the internship sheet, but we haven't read it. FAU fact checker. Freddy's fact checker.
Say that 10 times in a row. You're getting me ahead of just thinking.
Fact checker.
Freddy's,
not even gonna attempt
Freddy's fact checker. Sorry. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, more with Paul, Lori, Roots and Remedies, Royal Caribbean.
Now, wait a
and
minute.
your
Before we
next
go, I got a question real
excursion.
quick.
Yes.
Are there bowling alleys on the ship?
Not on our ships.
But they have them.
on
synthetic
other
lanes?
ships, but not on
Not on Royal
not on the
Caribbean.
right.
But there's synthetic lanes, right?
I would imagine.
Have you
I don't
ever-
think they're made out of
Not on Royal
frozen sand.
Okay, no. Synthetic lanes. You ever bowl on a synthetic lane? You're gonna tell me that's not true
Are
either.
all lanes synthetic?
No, it would. But synthetic lanes on ships have to be because the wood warps.
Okay.
Well, on Royal Caribbean ships, they have Central Park.
Yeah? They got the muggers too?
We're going to be right
Seriously,
back.
they got
Stay
trees.
tuned. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. I'm going to get you some ginger.
And call us if you have heard of frozen sand.
We'll be
Yeah?
right back.
We'll be right back.
That's so great.
Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What time do
Delray?
you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the corner porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And this
And
is?
a panini.
And we have a panini sandwich.
What a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable.
So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Come on down and check out Corner Porch. Ready to dig in?
We're ready to dig in, and don't be late because we got to get to eating.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome again. Thank you.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com. Science has...
Are you ready? Does your family have an emergency preparedness plan? BeBetterPrepared.info is an affordable way to prepare yourself and your family for the worst. Stock up with emergency gear and the knowledge you need to be ready in case of an emergency. From first aid, safe water supplies, to shelter. BeBetterPrepared.info is a convenient way to quickly stock up on survival and camping gear at an affordable pre-packaged price. Order Elite Ready Pack to get started. No matter what the situation, go to BeBetterPrepared.info and you will be prepared if disaster strikes or for your camping needs.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for...
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on Freddy's Fun Factual Thursday. If we do it tomorrow, it'll be Freddy's Fun Fact Friday with fitness and friends.
You know, I just don't like the fact that you don't believe anything I tell you.
I do, but just the things you're coming up with today, we've got our FAU fact checker now in the house. How about that?
Holy smokes, look at this. I feel like Donald Trump.
I'm pretty good about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That one I believe. He probably needs a fact checker.
That's it. Do you do anything he says? He says, fact, we gotta check it. We need a little cowbell.
We got our FAU fact checker in the house. We're talking excursions on the Royal Caribbean, and we have a new show hosting next week. We got Roots and Remedies.
Right.
With that we're going to call it Roots and Remedies.
Sure, I might get a little bit more creative, but yeah.
Which I think is fantastic that we're actually able to bring another show from Atlanta down here to WNN.
Bring your roots, I got your remedy. I mean, that could be an interesting segment. And nobody else does what you do, and if you want more information, you can visit us here, or you can go to the radio station when she's on the air.
Great idea.
Monday at 7:30 on WNN 95.3 FM.
I think it's going to be exciting.
It's going to be very exciting. I can't wait. You know, I love this, so thank you. Wonderful opportunity. I just can't wait to just tune in to my audience and just go and do what I need.
And we talked about doshas, which was really cool on Monday. We talked about doshas, and you guys are pretty spot on both of us. I've got that airy dosha.
And well, you're amazing.
Oh, thank you. I've got the amazing dosha. But what I'm going to ask you, got Lori and Paul here.
What kind of doshas?
What kind of doshas do you think they have?
I don't really know them that well, but...
You didn't know us either. You walked into the place, say hello, and you didn't know.
Well, you know, I don't know if you know what doshas are.
No.
I think I need to explain that to them.
Good idea.
First and foremost, but... You know, I am originally from India, and Ayurveda comes from India. As we discussed, it's a 5,000-year-old practice, and we really focus on mind, body, and soul. And so there are 3 doshas, which are basically your chemical makeup. One is Vata. I'm going to crack up because of Pitta.
Did you say vodka?
Hey, I said the same thing.
Did you say the same thing?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, vodka and pita.
That's the only thing I can eat and drink is vodka and pita.
Go for Greek food.
I like that, actually, good combination. But close, yeah, it's actually Vata.
Oh,
so
Vata.
V-A-T-A. And I know my pronunciation is a little different.
She's from New York.
I'm from New York.
Me too.
Me three.
She's from India.
She's from India, New York. You know, there's an India. Okay, you ready? There's an India Street in the Bronx.
Fact checker.
Brooklyn.
I mean Brooklyn.
There is in Greenpoint,
and
right?
Well, there's tons of Indian.
It's in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Fact checking you.
I mean, I love Brooklyn. It's got good Indian food, and oh my gosh, well.
All right, we got Vata.
So Vata, back to Ayurvedic. But Vata, V-A-T-A, and then you have Kapha, which is K-A-P-H-A, and then Pitta, which is P-I-T-T-A. And all of those are different doshas, which basically are your chemical makeup. So, like I was mentioning to them on Monday, everyone's chemical makeup is different. So what may work for you may not work for you, Paul, and then Lori. So we have to, based on what I know from you so far, I mean, really we would actually have to do a consultation That's the bottom line.
But if you were to throw a dart in the air,
I don't know. I would say both of them probably have strong pitas. You know, just based on.
well, Paul I know is a pita. Trust me, that guy's a
And
pita.
what does that mean?
I mean,
have a
there's
strong
there's
pita?
different characteristics to a pita. I mean, so you know, you have a fiery personality, but
Paul. You can light a match off of this
but
guy.
that's not a negative.
And
I
Lori
don't
does
think-
too.
Yeah,
Lori's even a bigger
I can tell for sure,
show of
yeah.
fire. This
Firecracker.
one,
exactly.
this one
And-
scares me.
But that's not a negative. When I say fiery, I mean more as a passionate person. You know.
Yeah, there's a few
So-
people in here that I look around, I can tell you they're the same
They
way.
said you are like that as well.
I am.
Not so much.
That's because I took my essentials.
I'm more the Vata.
No, you're more like the fire extinguisher.
What is the Vata?
Well, the vodka.
Wow.
Well,
you-
they're also. Hey, I'm not getting in the middle of that.
I don't mean that negatively.
Are you making fun of me?
I am not.
No, you're making fun of me.
Well, it's a combination.
So there you go. So you're a pita bread. I mean, you're a
Oh,
pita.
I knew you
Pita.
were going to say that.
You're a pita.
Can you give
The
a comment?
pita.
I get confused with Tom Cruise all the time.
And what's
And
Vata?
vodka.
Yeah.
But again, so just I need to generalize on this because again, there are fire, air, and earth, and then they also work with your chakras. If you remember, we were talking about chakras too. You have a heart chakra, you have a throat chakra. So it can get very involved. Looking at them, I just can't say, you know, specifically your.
I can take the hat off of that.
Because really, as we,
vodka.
well, as we mentioned before, everybody's chemical makeup is different. You can have a combination of usually two doshas, but one usually is stronger than the other. And, you know, that's where my consultations come into play, where then I can actually sit down and get to know you a little bit more. But I do like to have a blood report. We can do like pH testing as well as some other tests as well. But when we figure out which dosha you are, what that allows me to do for you is help you get into a proper diet and a proper lifestyle that will keep you balanced. You know, so.
You know, the amazing thing about all of this is there was a guy sitting here
I know.
from a restaurant owner,
From Park Avenue Barbecue. He came with food.
and he's sitting here, and he says, she's 100% right. And he starts having a separate show at that end of the table, and they start talking about this
Right?
stuff.
It's true.
And I'm looking at him. I said, where the hell you come
I
from?
know, I was blown away too.
I mean, blown away. He said, oh, yes. And then he's talking about the different angles and the different this and the different
I really
that.
got into it though. It
Oh,
was
my
amazing.
God. It was
Yeah,
like, can
it was great.
we said, okay, we're leaving. 'cause-
They had a whole show.
It was amazing. I mean, you know, like you said, this happens, but that was just for me. It was just wonderful because I love to talk to somebody that really is into it. You know, and if you're not, you know, and you're interested, and I think we all should be because we really want to be as balanced as possible. And most of us aren't, sadly, balanced.
What
We're not
great-
balanced.
But imagine doing a seminar on Royal Caribbean,
I think that would be wonderful.
right? You know a lot of people everywhere.
Regain your balance. Don't get seasick. I
think
mean, it's
that's
one of
a
those
great thing.
things.
Yeah.
Right?
absolutely.
And what's in your bag? You've got charcoal. To me, people take charcoal when they're
It's for
when you're ODing, right? They put charcoal.
Oh, yeah.
So
I never
why
heard of
would
that.
you take it on your own?
System,
That's
you
what I'm
know, if you have
asking.
any type of, you know, well, I can go on and on about this, so I have to be like mindful of the time.
Well, we can't
but-
because we got to go to the next show. But let me ask you a question. Charcoal just came out. You can check this out. Just came out that Procter & Gamble is going to sell charcoal toothpaste.
It's out. It's at Target. There's charcoal toothpaste. There's charcoal shampoo.
Now you know what's
You
happening.
could do a charcoal facial.
But
or
I'm wondering
charcoal-
why.
See, look, they are
But let me tell you the downside to using toothpaste that has charcoal in it. It will destroy your teeth over time. It's a
Why are
proven
they
fact.
doing it though?
Because
Well,
there's no evidence to it, but they're saying that it's going to take.
A whole nother story.
And you know something? If I wanted to brush my teeth with charcoal,
But there has to be a
just go
benefit.
suck
People
on.
even brush their teeth with neem. Have you heard of neem before? Again, that's Ayurveda.
Yes, I remember name.
Yeah, right, neem, and it's also antibacterial. It's wonderful. And in India, there's like a neem leaf. You can actually, you know, chew it, and that's how they used to clean their teeth.
It's supposed to be antibacterial. So
Yeah,
charcoal is supposed to be. Now you also use it for dandruff in the hair.
Yeah,
They've got a whole line I saw the other day at
It's
Target.
great for your digestive
Right?
system. and
Right? Right?
One of the things I wanted to say. Oh,
Fact checking one.
Man, I am 10 for 10.
Freddy and I have. We're, you know,
You guys have this synergistic
There's
kind of
something going on.
understanding.
Right? It's the charcoal. It's the pills. It's whatever it is.
But I wanted to let people know that, see, all of these herbs, and basically have multiple medicinal benefits. They have multiple medicinal benefits. So if you take the right combination in the right amount, you can target a specific ailment.
So we're looking for balance.
Yeah, that's all about balance.
It's like the periodic table we were talking about. Everything wants to be inert. Want to look that up too, baby? Yeah, look that up.
Well, you know, that goes well because today's National Margarita Day.
Is it?
Yes.
Where are the margaritas?
Really? Where are the margaritas, guys?
Sopranos. Yo,
Can we order some margaritas, please?
what's up? I have no idea.
Mara.
Mara.
Today is National Margarita Day, and we do not have margaritas on the set. Where's our floor manager?
There's. What happened to
Are
the
you old enough to
margaritas?
drink? We need
Oh, are you? Let me
margaritas.
see your driver's license. I can't believe you're old enough to drink. You're not even old enough to drive.
When we go on location shoots, he checks everyone's ID before they have a sip of anything.
I have to.
That's good though.
Yes, he absolutely
I
does.
get checks.
Let me see what you got. Oh yeah, look, he's real.
He's
Wait
real.
a minute.
What
this
year was
is
you born?
This isn't you.
That's not me.
Does that look like him?
100% smiley. Like the smile.
Let me see if it has a star. Oh yeah, it's official.
To book your Super Bowl cruise, it leaves January 30th on Mariner to the Seas. Call Paul, 561-232-2626. You can come here. You can sign up here.
And we're going to have a bus. We're going to put a bus together to take you to the show.
Yeah, also on the website, www.cruiseoptics.com. A lot of information there. You can message me there. You can message me on, what do they call that?
We don't know.
Instant code. You can also go find him on his V-card.
What is your V-code?
80800, and then under message, Cruise Optics.
Now you know
Start a new message.
there's a
as
whole
Jeff G
thing
said.
coming out where you're going to be able to text and everything on that card now.
Wow.
It's coming out. We got a lot going on with V-card. So go to a new text message on your phone, type in 80800, and in the text you put in Cruise Optics, and all of Paul's information will populate on your phone, and then you too can download your free V-card. And this way you don't have to ever worry about going in your bag and pulling out, talk about what's in your bag. I must have 50 business cards in my bag.
And the people who
And
know,
we have 400 in there in a box.
so people that have my V-card, if you go to sponsors, Cruise Liners Planners is the first sponsor. You hit on that, takes them right to your website.
You know what
right
yours
there.
is?
What?
AMP2 TV.
AMP2 TV
And
is mine.
mine is
Sparkle.
Sparkle. Just saying, so you can find all of our information on your text, 80800, and call Paul for more information on cruising. And I love this idea of finding my person amongst the unicorns and the frogs. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want to do that? A millionaire.
There's
kind
got to be a
of
squirrel
way
or
of meeting
something in
someone?
there. A
There's
squirrel.
always a squirrel.
What are you going to, you see a frog?
Squirrel. You know that thing, squirrel?
What do we do with the frogs? Throw them overboard?
You got to kiss a lot till you find your Prince Charming.
Jeez,
Well, there are other cruise lines.
That's with bowling alleys.
So let me get this right.
Synthetic bowling
I'm
alleys.
going to be on a cruise and you meet frogs and I got to wait to throw them off the ship or something? I mean, what do you
They won't be on the ship.
Sometime if you cultivate the right frog, it will be your prince.
Exactly.
It's all about the grooming.
Wow, that's a woman thing.
Ask
I tell
Karen
you.
Turk. It's all about the grooming.
Is that what it is? She likes all her men bald.
And
likes
there
it
could
all
be an
green.
herb to change that.
That's right. Take a charcoal
Sure
pill.
there is.
Listen, if you take charcoal and you come down with that black in your mouth, I guarantee you're going to pick up a lot of frogs.
There's a lot going on. We got a full set. Brenda's in the house from Miss America organization. Look, she's even got the wave down. Sign and wave. You know, we'll come down and sign up for the cruise, have a cup of coffee in our book nook. We've got Brooklyn Cafe Coffee. Our new bag is being designed by Mara as we speak. We got a lot going on.
Yes, I saw
Our
that.
banner's going up on livingfla.com, our partnership with Carrie at Living FLA. So all of our events and our live studio audience, you'll be able to access it there. We got a lot.
Yes, and we are going to take Paul with us. We're going to do an adventure, some kind of adventureland thing at the corner porch. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll
Do
find
I
out
need
tomorrow.
my sea hat or should I bring
I
my...
think you should bring both.
Both.
Yes,
Okay.
either that or wear two heads, one or the other.
I think we should get Lori on that too. Lori would be
Laurie
great.
should come because she looks like a party animal.
Always.
Always.
Bring your vodka, bring the vodka, bring some
That's
Pure
it.
Red.
Bring the volley.
Bag of tricks. You
Bring
can
the
throw in fire
volleyball.
now.
Bring the volleyball because he has like a grass area, and I told him let's put a volleyball net there.
And papers are coming, so give Paul a call, 561-232-2626. More to come with Roots and Remedies.
How do you do
Monday at 7:30 p.m. on WNN.
Where do you get the
95.3
number?
FM, 1470 AM. Don't you see it right there?
Where?
It's right there above the camera. Thank you, Laura with the Royal Caribbean. Of course, always we have got Captain Paul with us in the house.
Captain
Captain
Stubing.
Obvious, Captain Stubing. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Switching our set over, we've got some digital networking with Matrix Digital Solutions, Lisa Dwoskin, and Stacy Falk. We'll be right back.
it's Jen Gutschmidt. I'm here at the Foxworth Fountain. Do you need an egg cream? I got a guy. Look at this menu. And here to help us discuss all the sweet treats at the Foxworth Fountain is Ryan.
So we're an old-fashioned soda fountain where we have lots of ice cream treats, milkshakes, hand-stirred sodas, sundaes, and fresh baked from scratch cookies. But here we like to kind of focus on our ingredients and our clean label things. So we make all of our syrups from scratch, and we do it the old way. We make egg creams with Fox's Uvette, the only way to do it. And we even make our marshmallows from scratch.
Ryan, what is your favorite thing to make here at the Foxworth Fountain?
I love making sundaes. We make them in these really, really cool glassware we have here. My favorite sundae is the Cookie Cool Breeze, which features our fresh made cookies. It's probably my favorite thing to make. And I love doing hand-stirred sodas with our syrups.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe.
We are on the road at, where are we? We're at Cafe Luna Rosa. Check this out.
Holy smokes.
That is our famous watermelon mimosa. What is in this? So we have Smirnoff watermelon vodka, fresh muddled watermelon juice, champagne, and a little club soda. The restaurant has been here since 1993. Started as a gelato store, and in 1997 we became a full-service restaurant. And over the years, Cafe Luna Rosa has definitely become an icon in Delray. And we absolutely love being part of our community. Being across on the beach, it's an amazing thing to look at every single day. And we're very thankful that we're able to have so much success here in the community and give back to our community whenever we can.
Here is the view out on the beach. It is the reason you come to South Florida for vacation. It is the reason the locals, we stay here in the summer, because nothing beats this view. Right on Ocean Avenue, just south of Atlantic, in Delray Beach. Amazing this view.
The website is www.cafelunarosa, 34 South Ocean Boulevard, Delray Beach.
Come on down, check it out. The meatballs, delicious. Have them on set.
Fantastic.
Cheers. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you down there.
Bye, guys. From Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world. from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. And welcome to part 2 of our show on Thursday Wackiness. Fredddy doesn't tell. All of a sudden, I can't tell you a fact because I got all these guys with cameras and computers. What do I look like?
We're not
fact
so
checkers.
You need a fact
and
checker.
I'm 10 for 10.
You're pretty good.
I'm telling you.
You're 4 for 4.
Do you want to know a secret? Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
I BS that whole thing.
I know, you got really lucky.
Who the hell freezes sand? Come on now.
And Mara actually supports your craziness.
She's not in the room.
You know what that just
She's
tells
wackier
you?
than me.
That just tells you that you can support any fact on the internet. You can
And
find
spin
it anything you want.
You can spin anything. You think I knew you could freeze sand and it became an amusement park? Come on. Are you serious?
Volleyball on ice.
I never heard of that.
The charcoal, I knew. I happened to see the charcoal. That was
I had to throw in a little truth because put on the boots on this one.
I'm telling you, and they all believe you.
But then he looked it up and I was right? It's true, right? FAU, it's true.
With the sand?
Yeah, the sand, the volleyball.
The sand, not so much.
The Soprano set, volleyball on ice, it's true, right?
Yeah.
You know, Soprano.
Volleyball on ice.
Volleyball on ice, you ever heard of that?
Sopranos is from New Jersey.
That's true.
I can't imagine playing.
Yeah, she brought it up on the computer. It's a real deal. But it goes to show you ever seen people say it has to be true? Why? Because Google said so.
Because the media reported it to be so.
No, because it's true, because they said it on the internet. I love when people tell me that.
They said it on the news, too.
So what?
Do you believe it? You believe everything?
Oh, I don't believe it.
EJ's back. How you doing, EJ?
Wow.
Alana's John is back. How's Lana?
No, not it. Are you still Alana's John or you're a different John? What kind of John are you?
She's a lot of Alana's John. It's complicated now?
That's my Facebook status.
Complicated?
You know, she's watching. She wants to know, is he really there? I said, who?
I'll tell her watch today. I still talk to her.
Do you?
He still talks to her. I hope so. You know what? His Facebook status is relationship-wise. It says complicated.
What?
How's that for reputation branding?
Boy, I'm going to tell you, you give in a lot. You run around your house, buddy. I know you do. There you go.
Fact checker, complicated. You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Instagram on the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Thank you to Matrix Digital Marketing Solutions, who has really taken our Instagram page amazing. What you guys have done. I looked the other day. You look all the time because next thing I know, there's like 1,200 followers. It's just
how can I not look all the time? I keep getting my phone gets banged out with followers.
They're doing all this I don't know what our reputation is, but they're working on
what
it.
Reputation?
It's good, yeah.
Who put the thing with the eating of the potato chip?
They did. They did.
I was laughing so hard. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, started to laugh, just thinking about how wacky this thing is. I mean, it's the wackiest thing I've ever seen.
And a pint of ice cream, and Super John was eating his 10th donut that day. Their quick metabolism.
And you saw how Super John, he's like at attention because his girlfriend was right next to him. And yes, dear. And yes, dear. That's not the way he talks. Yes, dear. Oh, please.
It's complicated. That's the new status of the day. Hashtag it's complicated.
It's complicated. All right.
What do you do with reputation brand? Why is it so important? And how are you even marketing our reputation? That's even scarier.
We haven't done yours on Google, but you have a great standing with Google, 5 stars all around. But it's so important because people, you have a restaurant, you have any type of business, people go and check Google before they go there, what your reviews are. Usually if you go to a restaurant you've never been to, you're out of your local city and you want to try a new restaurant, people go online, see what is best around, and you think if you see somebody with a 4.5 star, you're going to want to go there over somebody that has a 3.5 star.
You know what I look at in a restaurant? The dollar signs. Because if there's 4, I'm not going. I don't care how many freaking stars they got. Because that plate of rice and beans will cost you $27, right? Or $50.
3-star, but sometimes it's worth it.
Never worth it.
Do you know we went to Olive Pit the other night for dinner?
That's a 3-star bang. That's a 5-star with $3 signs.
It's $3 signs, the Bronzini, but $32. It was delicious.
I know, I went in there too. You had the octopus. I hate you.
I had the octopus. It
I
was
couldn't
really,
eat it
really good. Why?
Because I didn't have points. But the funny thing is, if you spin it off correctly and you show the essence of marketing, it works, right? I mean, all of a sudden we have all this Instagram. I got people calling me. I wanted to talk to you. I got people calling me that I haven't spoken to in the longest. One of them is in this room today.
Did you follow him on Instagram?
And I love this lady. I worked with this lady, what, 2 years? Yeah. 2 years. And she had a show, right? Yeah. But I had never heard from her since.
Oh, that's not true. Not true.
Talking to the microphone.
Not true. We always talk.
Now I heard from her in 2 years, and she's here because she has a message she wants to deliver. We're going to give her that in a minute. But all of a sudden, everybody's like you saw today, Freddie, I'm glad you're still on the air. I don't even know who the hell that guy is.
I'm glad you're still on the air. Where would you be?
Under the air.
6
I don't
feet
know.
under.
I don't know where the hell I'm going to be. But the popularity, I guess, of doing this, right? And when I met you guys, I says, I don't believe in it. I remember, I don't believe in any of this stuff. This is a scary...
Yesterday, she got me going like this to you, and my mouth is moving. And you're sitting there not saying a word. I'm like, my mouth is moving, and I'm going like this. And I'm thinking, that is so typical of what we do. You look at me like that, and I keep talking. That's exactly how we roll.
Lord have mercy. As you take those. Listen, it's a funny thing, because if you want to promote your business, if you want to do certain things, and you have interns in here that are learning the deal as well, and she has a program, and you want to put the word out, you have the knowledge and you have the tools if you have people that know how to do this. And I have to admit, and I apologize, right on the air I apologize, because you know when you guys came in here, I said, I don't believe it. I just don't believe in it.
Well, he didn't think it was important. It wasn't necessary. But you've seen someone, a TV company found you on Instagram, and we're meeting with them. They want our content. And a musician called me the other day, because my phone number is linked to Instagram. Okay. So a musician called, and we've got one of our producers calling him.
I just don't understand it. Like that, I am in amazement how you all can do that, because I get hit up all the time on Instagram, like, you know, DM me and I can help you get, you know, 200,000 followers. And I'm like, how do they even do that? Like, you don't even know me, and how does that even work? I'm very technologically challenged, so I have a lot of respect for anybody that can pull that together, because I have no clue how
what do you do? And then we'll see how they can help you. It's Stacy Falk, and that's all I know.
Gosh,
I even tried following you to figure out what you did.
Stacy has a large resume.
I don't even know what you do.
Here's the thing. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing, because I do have quite a past. Getting to the charcoal toothpaste. Right. I get mine at Vitamin Shop. Because I'm a retired dental hygienist. I was a dental hygienist for 17 years. Very good, but yes, because of the slight abrasiveness. However, it's no different than any whitening toothpaste that you would get regardless, because it has either peroxide or baking soda or something like that. Long term, if you're a scrubber, you're going to do some damage no matter what you're doing. So charcoal toothpaste is just fine. But so I have that. I grew up in the bar restaurant business. I retired from dental hygiene because I got involved in network marketing. Was with a health and wellness company. Crushed that. That was awesome. But then I decided I needed a change. And I was loving the conversation earlier where the whole identity thing, I think it needs to always be and you evolve, and you're always having to create yourself differently, because how boring would life be otherwise? So I just tossed everything in the wind. Oh, I was also traveling for a couple years, motivational speaking. So I was doing that, and I just said, you know what, I'm done.
But what are you doing right now? We talked about the...
What I'm doing right now is I'm actually trying to save the world a little bit in my own little way.
Somebody fact
she's a hugger tree squisher too, like me.
She's a hugger squeeze, yeah.
Squisher tree.
Squisher
tree
tree.
Squisher.
But you have a website that we talked about.
I do. It'll take you to the company. The company is called TrueNighted, and basically what it is, it's a shopping platform. It's kind of like an early stage Amazon, but it has a really cool profit sharing program. It's not network marketing. It's not direct sales. It's not any of that. It was purely designed to put money back into people's pockets. There's a gentleman, I would encourage you to Google him. His name is Dr. Nicholas Porter. Ironically enough, he's a dentist. He completely disrupted dentistry, and he's taking that same business plan and completely disrupting e-commerce because he grew up really, really poor, and he knows that the way to help people is to help them save money and make money. So he's wanting to disrupt a whole entire industry, and he's created this. It's a not-for-profit company, and all I do is teach people how doing what they do every single day, they can recover money they're already spending, recapture their purchasing power, and by sharing, because we're all part of social networks, right? Like, they're helping you get out there and be socially connected. And today, everything is social commerce. You get on Instagram, you get on Facebook, I get in my messenger and Facebook, there's advertisements of things that I've liked and things that I've shared. They're all tracking us, and they want our social network. They want to know who you know and who I know and how you're buying and what you're shopping for, and everybody's buying for the dollar. But what I'm a spokesperson for right now is, if I can help make a shift mentally where everybody locks arms and says, you want to know what? We're the consumers. We're the ones with the buying power. We can leverage each other, not individually, not self-centeredly, but as a whole community of humans going, you know what? I can show you how you can make one of these for a program that's free. And you can make that or send something just like this, put a picture on this and all of that stuff, put your name right there, and you're going to get money back for doing that.
Well, Freddie says if we all pull our money out of the banks just for a day, imagine that. If you all went to the bank and you took out your balance.
You closed the country. The country was shut down.
So you talk about how we run on e-commerce, right? It's just paper. But what you do, how would you, I don't even know where to begin, how would you help market what she's doing? Because people are trying to market you. Right, it's about reputation. Maybe it's being clear in your delivery of what it is, but so it's more than saving money. You would link to what? Commerce, money, not potato chips like we do.
How would you
market what Stacy's doing to grow her Instagram? Because she doesn't really understand the whole. People are trying to get her to grow with them.
She has to post a lot about the products and then what benefit that product can bring the person who needs it. That's it. Just like talk to the person who would like, and post a picture like a high definition picture, and then post a story.
Elaine's kind of scary. You just got to go with it because she's really good and intense. She scared us the first time, but man, these two are the best at what they do. Right? She's like, she just nails it. You just got to think about what it is.
Well, I have my own personal Instagram page, and then I have my socializing commerce, because that's really what we call it. It's socialized commerce. It's the people.
That's the business name.
Pardon me?
What's the business name?
The Falk Factor.
Okay.
So
you like that? She likes that.
So that's how I branded myself, is the Falk Factor. But I'm really educating people on what social commerce is, and it's it's because it's disruptive. Look at Uber. 8 years ago, 7 years ago, whenever Uber first launched out, which was ironic, I'm like, I'm not getting in some stranger's vehicle that's their own car to just put my credit card information in the phone and have them just come pick me up. And my girlfriend was like, well, that's dumb, because right now you're just calling up on your phone to have some service come out that you don't, in probably a not as clean vehicle with somebody that is a complete stranger, and you're giving them either a credit card or cash right then and there. What's the difference?
But I never did Apple Pay on my phone for that same reason. I thought, heck, I'm not putting a credit card stored in my phone, and everyone has it, and all because everyone's going to jump off a bridge. You're going to jump off the bridge?
Well, I'm going to tell you about Uber.
Sound like my mother.
I grew up in the Bronx, and in the Bronx,
right?
In the Bronx.
Sorry.
Sound like your mother. I'm going to tell you said that. In the Bronx, we used to take gypsies. Gypsy cab. Remember you guys know what a gypsy cab is? You ever heard of gypsies? Gypsy cabs? No? Mm-hmm. Gypsy cab is a non-yellow cab. It's an Uber, right?
And they're not regulated by the union of the cabs.
They regulate. They go where the yellow cabs will not go. Right. They went to the South Bronx. They went to Fordham Road. So we used to take, the Uber. The guy makes it sound like he created this idea. He didn't create this idea. Gypsies have been around forever.
But you know what? They marketed the idea is what they did. They took the idea and they blew it up.
I was in front of CCNY one day. I was waiting for the light. Lady jumps in the back seat of my car. True story.
Can the fact checker do that?
She jumps in, and I look at her, and she says, take me to 186th Street, please, in Manhattan. I said, okay. And I took her. She paid me $8.
It's pretty good.
That was pretty good. I said, and I told my brother, he says, give me the money. I said, why? He says, I don't want you doing that no more. This is what happens. He took the money from me. I mean, I was like 18. It was ridiculous. But Uber is not new. So my question is this. It's based on delivery. It's based on how you present it.
And branding.
And how you brand it. So to get bigger it's not a new idea, it's just different. What is it?
And how she brands us, how you both do. It's fun, it's light, it's comical. All that stuff. The potato chips. Mara says she finishes a pint of ice cream in like 6 minutes. All of that.
Really?
What's the potato chip thing? I missed out on that.
Can you eat one potato chip? Who in the world eats one potato chip?
I would say no. I don't eat potato chips pretty much, but I would say absolutely not.
What about an Oreo cookie?
Oh gosh, no.
What do you like? Let's start there. What do you eat? You're a dentist hygienist. What would you eat?
Vegetarian that will have fish on if I know where it comes from.
Fish?
And if I know.
What about salad? You eat salad?
Oh yeah.
Okay, would you have one piece of lettuce and eat the salad? Okay, there you have it. The question was, can you eat one potato chip? And we look around. Can you guys eat just one potato chip? No. You don't eat potato chips. What are you talking about?
Peanut chips.
Peanut chips.
Pita chips. You should have been here for the last hour.
15 of them.
The pita, the vada, pita vodka. That's what we do.
No, here we go with
Doshas.
that. No, you know, that's another word. We're going to talk about that later. Now, there's another thing that I wanted to bring up. This is one. And there's another lady in here, and Lisa Dewaskin, when we did business with Lisa, Lisa was always trying to recreate and find different ways of doing some of the stuff that you wanted to do, right? Right. And you're still doing this. I see the magazine spread and the clothes. I mean, there's so much of Lisa going on, right? What are you currently doing?
Oh, wow. A lot with Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, social media, online services. I need to talk to the two of you.
That's what I knew was going to happen.
No, it's so true.
It is.
That's where it's at. And like you, I want to spread to the world love and joy and peace and happiness and fitness and health and wellness. And really, you have to be on social media nowadays. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah. And the other side to this thing, Yolanda sitting next to you now. Yolanda is a businesswoman, right? And she's done interviews for Television Biz and all sorts of other things that goes on. The funny thing is that with Yolanda, she has a different take. And you have 3 different women in the studio doing 3 different things, right? Tell us what you're doing right now.
Yes, well, I'm with NetSense IT. I'm an account executive for, it's an IT consulting company. We are a one-stop shop. We provide computer services, website design, data cabling, phone systems, you name it. We are your trusted technical advisor.
And again, delivery. Well, why would we use Yolanda? Why would we use her? Why would we use... It's just on the delivery aspect, and I know you talked about Google because everybody wants to be at the top of Google.
That's right. Yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole science, right? Yeah. Now, is it?
You got to pay to be there, don't you?
That's SEO.
No, you have to. You have to put in stuff about. You got to write something almost every day.
You have to blog. You have to have so many blogs, and that gets you higher up on the.
Yep.
List.
And people are wondering, why are we not streaming live the writing in on Instagram? Is there a way to stream live on Instagram? That's IMTV or something?
There is. I spoke to Gio about it. The only problem is that you have to do it from an app. We can't put it into the Restream yet. The technology's not there yet. We're working on it.
And Troy, that is why. But your coffee is on the way because he's the one that knew what that little symbol in the hat was.
That's right. I mean, sometimes the technology takes a little bit to catch up. And there's a lot of other things that are going on. Like I wanted to say, on Instagram, if you go to the charts, the analyticals, it shows you the time of day you get the most hits.
Yeah.
Do you know what time of day we get the most hits? Come on, tell me.
No idea. I didn't even know we had analytics.
You serious?
Pretty much. You like that?
Giovanni's the one that showed me.
Oh, you didn't know either.
I didn't know.
What time of day do we get the most
9
hits?
o'clock at night. Now, why is that? People coming home from work.
Probably.
So maybe what you should do is at 9 o'clock at night is when you should put something out because that's when you get the most hits, right?
Of course, yes.
So you have to use the data and everything else. So Lisa, you're going to be making, you're going to talk about something for Cancer with Children.
Let's go to commercial and then we come back, we'll segue into that.
Okay.
Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Any questions with growing your Instagram digital media platform? Lisa Dewaskin more with what she's got going on, and we'll be right back.
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddie?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? And it even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give them a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddie?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddie sent you.
In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clive at 561-351-9134.
Welcome. We are here at the Candle Factory.
We are at Sensibility Candles in Coral Springs with all of our friends.
Don't forget, because she will not forget.
The reason why this Sensibility is my happy place is that I get to come here and have fun with Bonnie, and I have fun with Jessica, and I have fun with all my friends, and I get to make candles, and I just have a lot of fun here, and I get to enjoy being away from home for a couple hours.
They do everything the same, just like anybody else, they just do it a little differently. At 22, all federal funding stops for young adults with intellectual disabilities. We need to work with our, to get private funding, to get donations, to make candle sales, in order to give them the life that they deserve to live, just like anybody else.
Please help support Sensibility.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Do you know this is the money bell?
That'd be the money bell.
But every time I ring it, no change comes out.
You know what?
Broke.
It's all the money we've got going on here, the whole set. It just gets bigger and bigger. Look who joined us on set today speaking of the money bell.
Who?
Lisa Dwoskin.
Lisa Dwoskin. Lisa, who is this complete stranger.
For me.
You said it, Dwoskin.
Okay, Freddie adds an extra something to it.
Yeah, I know.
What do I add?
An N. It's Lisa Dwoskin. There's like an extra Ndwa.
Lisa, I didn't.
Say her name.
Lisa Dwoskin. I never call her.
I knew who he meant.
I have never called Lisa Dwoskin. Never. I used to call her Lisa. And there were times I couldn't even remember that name. The health nut.
But Lisa did a show with you before and during when I first met you.
No, I produced shows with Lisa. I think I interviewed one time with you, no? I think one time.
Yeah.
Didn't she have a show on NN?
She started at NN, and then we went up to iHeart.
Yeah,
and then
LT.
And then with LT, we started doing this thing with Lawrence
That's
Taylor.
when I met you.
Lawrence Taylor, what a trip this was. What a trip. And he has some other football players with him. You know what happens when you get 5 football players in a room? Run. Jones was there, LT was there, run. Remember that?
We had fun.
We were at the hotel.
Yeah.
What was the name of that place?
Hotel.
The Grand Palms.
We had to go to LT. He couldn't come to us.
That's right.
And what are you doing now?
Big cigar.
A lot of online services, health and wellness. LT and I are doing a TV show again, but I can't talk about that. It's hush-hush right now.
This has been going on for 4 years, honey. This hush got more hush-hush than I've ever seen.
There's a big name involved.
A big name?
Very big.
Bigger than LT?
He's in Atlanta, too.
He's in Atlanta.
Yes. Very big producer that's interested in our show, so it's exciting.
It's a Spielberg?
So you're working with another organization.
Yes, so I'm here to promote an event, an amazing event for kids with cancer research for the Raleigh Foundation in Atlanta. It's a 24-hour workout, 24 hours.
Get closer to the mic,
And
okay.
it's going to be at a CrossFit gym in Atlanta called CrossFit Dynamo. And it's going to be 24 hours of doing CrossFit to raise money for children research for cancer, the Raleigh Foundation. Amazing. I mean, these poor little kids who are 4 years old, 5 years old. A little girl just passed away in March who was 12 years old of cancer. I feel that we do a lot of research for cancer, but not enough for children. So this event is going to raise $100,000. I'm personally raising $5,000. I'm at 3. So I'm hoping to be here today to promote it a little bit more and to get more donations. My phone number, I guess we're going to give it out.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, you could call me or get in touch with me on Facebook, Lisa Dwoskin, or you can go to Raleigh Foundation directly and donate to them and just talk about the CrossFit event.
So you're going to do 24-hour CrossFit, you?
No, I can't.
I was going to say, you're going to need the $5,000 with the hospital bills.
I could do it, no problem.
You can?
I'm a fitness expert. That's what I do for a living.
24 hours.
For 24 hours. But I'm not really educated in CrossFit, and I can't throw those bars over my head and, do what they do because I've never done CrossFit.
You ever do CrossFit?
Little.
You're looking to do what? You're looking to raise the money just for the foundation.
Money, but I'm also going to the event. I'm teaching meditation and relaxation. After 12 hours of them working out, I'm going to be helping them stretch and relax in between the next 12 hours that they're going to have to do.
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
And when is the event?
It's August 24th to the 25th.
That's coming up soon.
Friday night, 7 p.m. till Saturday night, 7 p.m.
And can you watch the event on cable or
We're going
something?
to be live streaming the whole thing every hour.
And what is the website you can see it on?
CrossFit Dynamo.
CrossFit Dynamo?
We'll put a link on to all our websites.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good cause.
And it's all for children's cancer research.
For the Raleigh Foundation in Atlanta, Sandy Springs, Atlanta, or Sandy Springs, Georgia.
How'd you get involved with Atlanta, Georgia? Through this person that we can't talk about. Gotcha.
Oh, I know who that is. I know who that friend is.
John Manser is the owner of CrossFit Dynamo. We're really close friends.
Can I let you in a little secret?
Sure.
When you call into a show asking for advice, hide your voice, because Freddy's everywhere.
What?
I'm everywhere.
Oh,
I was sitting right there when that happened. Yeah, okay.
Stop that.
Right. Look at more on that later. More on that later.
Guru, really.
Yeah.
He did something today, and one of the kids looked at him and said, "Who are you?"
Yeah. No, but she called in to a show, and I was producing it, and I'm sitting there, I go, holy smokes, how she get in through
You're the
the
love guru? Well, if you're the love guru, send people on Paul's event.
I didn't know he was doing that with
Paul
the frogs.
Badiato is doing an event as finding your partner
Now, that might
amongst
be-
the frogs.
That might be something for you.
What?
It's a frog and Capricorns? What is it? Unicorns?
It's
What's that?
finding your partner amongst the frogs and the unicorns.
information on that one.
There you go. You go with Lisa.
But the best part about finding a partner amongst the frogs and the unicorns is they're millionaires. And the millionaire
You
therapist.
you just messed up the whole thing.
I'm
You see,
telling
you had to put that woman's spin on it. They are not all millionaires.
It's the millionaire therapist.
They're not all millionaires,
What is
Dawn.
it?
Don't sell it that way.
What is it?
Listen, it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with amor, the flame. Not for nothing. Not for nothing.
After 50, 60, maybe it's more about the millionaires than the frogs and the unicorns.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's all about the money. Well, if I had a wad of cash, it don't matter if I'm an idiot. Come on now.
Unicorn or a frog.
Yolanda's laughing. You like that, right? Water catch. You're too much, you know. I can't go nowhere with you.
Yeah,
all right, so that's a good cause. Again, what's the phone number?
The phone number, he has it. I don't know that one. Sorry. It's
We're going to put it up there, but it's for the Raleigh Foundation.
All right, so put up the number and I'll say it.
Yeah.
Well, look up on the top. You can see it.
Oh, there we are. 571-354-7215.
That's right.
So you can contact me or Raleigh Foundation directly to make a donation for a beautiful cause to help children that are dying from cancer every day.
That's right. And if you have a company and you want Lisa to be a spokesperson for you for a nice donation, she'll come down and do that too, because she can do it. I've seen her do it, right?
Anything to do with health, wellness, beauty, love, relationships, I'm there. Thank you, Freddie, my producer. Still my producer.
I don't know what happened, but apparently our Facebook feed just ended, so stay tuned. We're restarting it again.
Just start it again.
So it'll be a little split feed. Why? Who knows why? Maybe.
No, just put it in.
Go to commercial if you want to restart it. All right, let's go to commercial break while we restart.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Gio.
I know. No, you're talking to the camera. We're not even on the air.
We're not. We're going to commercial break.
Are you still recording? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's okay then.
There you go. Old habits die hard.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what happened.
All right, take us to commercial
That
break.
is hilarious.
Boom.
That's funny.
You're single too?
And what is with the 1111? Because that's like my spirit number.
Has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative,
You
has
need
a
a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.